What's up, everybody? Jonathan here on Ridge Crest, and I think we're just about caught up to where we were before my hard drive crashed and I lost the game saves for about a month. But I wasn't too far behind, I don't think, on Ridge Crest. I was just looking here at the pile of wood chips, and I think we're pretty close to where we were. There may have been maybe two or three more truckloads to get caught back up to exactly where we were, but I'm pretty comfortable with starting right here. I'll probably go ahead though, and at least two more truckloads. I won't count those as far as the total overall wood chips, because I think we're still a little bit shy of where we were. I think we were up to what was it, 1.2 million liters of wood chips in here, and I think we're just a little bit short of that. So what I'll do is we'll go ahead and do two more uh, trailer fulls of wood chips, and then we'll call that, caught back up. So let's go ahead and get busy with that. And first thing, I was just looking here. I need to get some more logs skidded up. And if you notice here, I'm at a different site than where I was last time we were playing. I decided to move down here close to the sawmill. So if you look at the map over here where the green is flashing, that's where we're at right now. And the two little green dots just north of us is where the sawmill's at. So we got a much shorter drive time to where we were, which is south of us. You see the three little, well, the two green dots and the one yellow dot down there. That's in that kind of dark spot. That's where we were. I decided to move up here because number one, it's closer to the sawmill, and number two, we've got a good flat spot right over here to work with. And so I got everything all set up, and if we just look right quick, I don't think yeah, this is my first video since getting all this set up. So, I moved over here, got the processor back up on the ramp again, got the beast set up, and so I think it's a much better spot. It's good and flat over here, and still got a few trees to cut down here, but I got a bunch of them cut back up here on this hill up here. And so let's go ahead and get a few skidded up, and then we'll process some and kind of go from there. I may have to move that trailer right there. I stuck it there to have a standby in case the first one got filled up. It could easily maneuver the second one in place, but I may have to move that. And I don't really have this in a exactly good spot as far as getting the logs skidded up, because then we'd have to run off into the pond. But if I come in here and cut this tree right here, I think it's going to open it up a bit. So I'll do that later. See if I can grab this tree we lost. Yeah, and I thought I was going to be able to get away from the Joy to Keys stuff, but apparently I'm not going to be able to get away from it for a while. But that's alright. Got everything set back up and going again. Yeah, I've got to get something else figured out for getting the logs skidded up. That's just not working out too good for me. Yeah, and I've got to change the controls for this thing too. it's backwards. When I try to turn the head on this thing, it actually is backwards. Oh, yeah, I lost it. Yeah, see, if I turn it like this, it's backwards for me, so I need to get that fixed. Keep trying to go the other way than I need to go. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to fill up a trailer with these logs either. These are pretty big logs. I wonder if I can reach that one back there. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I don't have these skidded up in a good spot either. Alright, well I think that does it for that truck. Let's see. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and get this over there in the wood chip pile, and then we'll do one more, and then that'll be it, and we'll start back up with our wood chip count again. Yeah, it sure was a pain. Well, the most thing I'm disappointed about was that I wasn't backing up, that I lost all that work on Pacific Inlet, because that's that was a good bit of time lost there. It's going to take me a little bit to get that straightened back out, but I've worked on it some. I haven't had a whole lot of chance to work on it. I've been pretty busy here lately, but I will get it back to where it was. In the meantime, I think we're going to have some more spin tires, American Truck Simulator, and probably this map right here to get us fill in the time. So just continue to bear with me a little bit. I'll get Pacific Inlet straightened back out pretty soon. Alright, so there's one. And I think I am going to be moving this set back a little bit. I didn't have all the trees cut at the time, and in fact, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's see. We've already got another trailer over there. I'll just park this one kind of back over here somewhere. Yeah, I had come in here with the feller buncher and cut a bunch of trees down over here where the set's at. And when I went to place the ramp, I had some other trees in the way, and it wouldn't let me place the ramp where I wanted to. So I just kind of had to put it right there. But what we'll do is, I'll back over here to the right of where the set's at now. We got a bit more room back there. So when I get everything cleared out, I'll be moving it back just a little bit to give us a bit more room. Alright. Well, I must have missed it. There we go. Alright, let's grab our skidder again. I wonder if I shouldn't try to skid them up to a different location. I wasn't having too much luck. If I skid them up to right here, that should be better, I think. We'll try that. In fact, let's go ahead and see if we can't get some of these other ones pushed around. We're a little bit crowded in here at the moment. And this pond isn't deep at all, so I could drop in there if I had to, but I'd rather not. It's kind of steep, and there's only really a couple of good spots to get out. So try not to drive off into the pond. Okay, let's try that. Then I'll have to get, let's see, I can push these two up right here also. Alright, I don't know why it does that. Thought that was close enough. Uh-oh. Well, that was not good. Ooh, just barely hanging on. Let's see. Yeah, and now we're stuck. Good. Hmm. Well, we're really stuck. Alright, well I guess we'll just have to go with it. Maybe it won't fall off. Yeah, this other joystick that I bought, I got it used on eBay, and it ain't 100%. It's got some problems. Oh, don't swing off. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. This ain't working right here. Okay, I think we're off of there now. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that. And see if we can get ourselves reoriented here. Alright, come on. Oh, backwards. Yeah, I tried putting down 2 ramps, and the only way it would let me place them to where it would work to have my machine up there was to place them far enough to where the tracks basically had to straddle a gap. And I didn't really like it, but I tried it, and the problem I was having was that it was just too far away. I gotta fix that too. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, got the direction of that fixed. Now let's see if we can't get us back on the ramp. Well, I tell you, these machines just get stuck on everything. Finally broke loose. These track machines are bad about getting stuck on hills and logs, anything, stumps. Okay, now let's see if we can reach anything. Oh, I didn't see that. It says stop. Yeah, I guess you would want to stop, wouldn't you? Yeah, just what I thought. I'm going to have to skid up some more stuff because I messed them all up. I don't think I'm doing a bit of good. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, no, what in the world? I had that tree grabbed. Weird. And now I can't reach anything. Yeah, being up on this ramp thing, it's got its advantages and its disadvantages. I can get it into the beast easier, but it's hard to pick them up. So I've got to do a better job of getting them skidded up. But I'll get it straightened out here a little bit. I kind of wish now I hadn't moved from the other spot, because I had a good place to skid them up, and the other thing, the thing about the other place was I was skidding them up onto the hill went up this way. It went up away from me up the hill, so as I was skidding them, I was actually a little bit closer to be able to grab them. But I'll get it worked out. Okay, here we go. So we got us another full load, and we'll go over here and dump this, and then we'll be, I'll say that that's caught back up. I don't know if it is or not, but it'll be close. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that there's no good way of knowing what's in there already. You know, like if there was a, I don't know if the modders could do this or not, but somehow figure out how to make it calculate how many liters are in the bunker, you know, instead of us having to keep track of it. But I don't know how they could do that, really. Surely there's a way, though. Oh well. Yep, definitely need to cut down some more trees. Oops. I'll tell you what, let's do this. We got a mess on our hands down there, so let's just go ahead and chip all these trees up, and we'll start over. We got a mess. Oops. Alright. What buttons do what? they're all getting wood chipped anyway, right? So might as well just clean all this up and then we can start over. I wish I could get rid of this thing. I don't remember what that is. Yeah, just some kind of vegetation or something that's in there. Tell you what, there's another tree right up here that's been causing me some problems. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. And we'll grab this one too while we're here. Okay, now we got a little bit better room to operate. Alright, that looks pretty full. Let's see how we're doing. Get this tractor out of the way. I think what we'll do here in just a minute is cut down the rest of these trees that's over here. They are in the way. Oh yeah, we're full. Okay. Let's go dump this one, and this one's going to count, okay? So we'll increase our total with this one. And I still need to get the course play route figured out to get this thing automatically delivering and unloading wood chips. And I'll try to work on that at some point. Of course, I'm not planning on staying too terribly long in the spot that we're at. We're going to be moving back to where we were probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 videos from now. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But if I do have a chance to look at it, I'll try to get the course play route figured out, so we can automatically deliver and unload our wood chips. And we'll get all this pushed up with the dozer here in just a little bit. Alright, you know what I want to do? Let's just park our truck right here. Let's grab our tractor with the wood chipper on it. Let's run over here right quick and take care of those trees that are over here. In fact, let's go ahead and grab this one too while we're at it. We're right here. I might as well do it. I'm tired of this tree too. Give our skidder a bit more room. All right. Yeah, I hope those of you that's been watching the American Truck Simulator videos I've been putting up, I hope you enjoyed that. I really have been having a lot of fun playing that again. I played it a good bit, probably late last year, and I didn't really get much around to doing many videos. I think I only did one, really. But those were a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun playing that game. I tell you, they keep adding new stuff and improving it. Of course, sometimes when they do stuff, it breaks, but fix one thing and break another. Alright, now let's see if we can't get these wood chips in here. Oops. I must have to be facing the other way. Yeah, these trees are pretty big. There's a lot of wood chips in just one of those trees. Alright. Gosh, might as well cut down another tree and ship it up because we're right here, and one more tree and we'll have another load of wood chips. I've been meaning to cut those trees down anyway. Alright, this should fill us up and have some left over. Yep, there we go, all filled up. Alright, let's get these unloaded over there, then we'll add one more to our total. Yeah, I really hate that hard drive died because I lost so much work on Pacific Inlet and, well, here too, but not as much here as over there. But I've got that all fixed up now. I've got some backup software installed that automatically grabs my game saves and some other stuff and moves it to a different folder, and then once a week I'll go in and download everything from there to an external hard drive to just have one more backup copy that's, you know, not a hard drive that can really fail, because this other little hard drive is a flash drive. Of course, I guess it could have problems and fail too, but it's not as likely, I guess, as a regular hard drive. And I'm still not really sure what happened to the other one. I think an IT guy I talked to just thought that maybe some of the sectors had gone bad, because the drive would show up, but it just didn't list anything in there. So probably just some sectors went bad, which caused it to not be able to work. You know, I'm wondering what this big pile of chips is back here. Something's not looking right. I'm pretty sure this is the mod that I had. I don't understand why these chips are coming out of here though. Let's see if I got, yeah, there it is. I'll move this over there, and every once in a while I'll have to get that beast out of the way and load up some wood chips, I guess. But I'll come over here and grab that with the lowboy trailer, wherever it's at. There it is. Let's see, where are we at in relation to that? Oh, no, we're a good bit away. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's just go ahead and get that thing, because I don't want to start making more wood chips with that big pile of sawdust under there. Not exactly sure. I haven't seen that before. I'm not sure what's causing that. Well, come on, camera. Yeah, somebody mentioned in the comments not too long ago about getting a higher lowboy, and the reason I use this is, you know, it's wide enough for the big track machines and everything to fit on there. And I've looked at several different lowboys. I had one by I think it was Serious Mods even, and he makes really good stuff. But the problem was the track machines especially won't fit on it, and it did sit a little bit higher off the ground. But also this lowboy mod is by FDR Logging, and I don't have his truck. I mean, I've got it, but I don't have it installed here on this game, and to be able to, I don't have it. I mean, I guess I could buy it and use it, but that would probably help. But I still think even with his truck, it kind of sits pretty low to the ground. So I don't really know if that would do much good, to be honest. Oops. But ordinarily, most of the time, this thing works pretty good. It's just whenever you're trying to go over some steep terrain, it doesn't like the hills because it's so long. The front of it kind of digs into the ground. Yeah, should give me enough room. You can see it. It sits up pretty high. I can't go any lower than that, but it sits pretty well off the ground. It's just whenever you go over a pretty steep piece of terrain or something like that, it gets caught. But for the most part, it's a really nice lowboy. I use it just about all the time. In fact, I think every video I've got right now, or every series I'm working on, or every map, I'm using this lowboy, just because of the fact mostly that it will accommodate those larger track machines, whereas you'd have a heck of a time with most of the lowboys that are out there trying to get it to fit on the bed part of the lowboy it wants to hang over. And two, this mod here, this lowboy extends, so if you want to put two pieces of machinery on there or something, you can extend the bed part of it out, give you a bit more room. Alright, I'm gonna leave that right there. And I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of trees over here. I'm gonna go grab the feather buncher. I need to get it back this way anyway. I cut a big swath of trees down through here, and I'm kind of reached the end, so I'll get it back over to our landing, and then we'll pick up on another swath down through there a little bit later once I get all these trees skidded out of the way. As you can see, I came down here a pretty good ways. Yeah, and see, this machine is not working off of Joy to Key. FDR, I believe about 2 versions ago, I think it was, he made it to where everything works off of the in-game controls, so you don't have to use Joy to Key, which is, I didn't know if I was going to like it at first, but I think I do, so that's why I switched back to this one, or switched to this one, I guess I should say. I was hoping to get away from Joy to Key, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to right away, because the processor, I have that Tiger Cat, I really like that one, and it requires Joy to Key because it's not coded to use the in-game controls. Alright, well, I've got about, let's see, about 6 minutes or so left. We'll see how many trees we can get cut here in about the next 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll switch over to the dozer and leave you with some scenes of cutting down, or pushing the pile up on the wood chips over there, as usual. I'm just going to cut a bunch of trees kind of in an arc around here to get some more room. Then I'll have to come in here with the tractor with the stump grinder on it and get those stumps ground up. Oops. Oh, we lost a tree in the pond. Too bad it didn't sell it. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this right here. We've got a bit more to go. There's some still back over here that we'll get, and a few that we missed as we were coming along this way, and then of course back that way too. But anyway, well, I'll get those probably for next time. I may go ahead and cut them down in between videos and get that straightened out. And also in between videos, I'm going to get this big mound of sawdust out of here. I'm not sure what's causing that. I don't think it was when you cut the trees right here with this processor head. I don't think it was that. I think it's the beast doing that, which I haven't seen that do that before, so I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's where it's at. I'm just not really sure. You know, there's certain types of like, I know with the sawdust mod for the processor and the chainsaw and all that, it has to be on a surface that will accept the wood chips. And as you can see right over here, there's no sawdust anywhere. I don't see any. But let's see, where was it? I think it was right up here somewhere. I cut down a tree with a chainsaw. Oh well. But yeah, only certain types of ground can accept the sawdust mod sawdust, but I think this is different. But yeah, I've never seen that before. That's strange. Anyway, so let's switch back over here to the dozer. There it is. Let's see if we can't get this wood chip pile pushed up a little bit. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for right now. Until next time, this is Jonathan on Ridge Crest. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.